Memphis Depay scores 2 goals as United beat Club Brugge 3-1 in the Champions League, hopefully to progress to the next round.
Meanwhile, City smacks Chelsea. Mourinho is apparently losing it, and Leicester City is top of the league. What the fuck?!
So now on to the Premier League, where Man City smacks Chelsea 3-0. Mike, are Chelsea done this season? Has Mourinho lost the shit?
Mourinho, I got one question for you. What are you doing? You do understand Man City is your title contenders. So, you know what you're going to do? You're going to go and you're going to lose 3-0? I mean, I got no words. I don't understand what Mourinho's thinking.
Well, you know, I think this happens sometimes quite a lot when the former title contenders or the former champions, they kind of lose the next season.
Arrogance, it's all in his head. We won the second half. But good, you won the second half, you still lost 3-0.
I mean, well, maybe it's just that, you know, they won last season, so they're kind of reconstructing. They haven't done that well in the transfer market because they already have a good squad, but that might change.
Chelsea? Relegated. Relegated.
You know, fair assumption, Mike. I would frankly like to see that, but I think they'll probably kick it back in the next few games. West Brom's coming up next away, so they'll probably, you know, get a reasonable score there. I think Mourinho's going to do okay, but it's definitely not a good start. Two poor results against Swansea and then Man City, but it happens a lot to former champions. You know, I know it as a Man U fan. It's always tough. It's always tough to win 2 seasons in a row. I mean, Fergie's obviously done it. You know, this guy knows a Napoli fan. Juve has won the league all the time.
Why you gotta bring that up, man?
Well, you know, the same thing happens in Germany where one team wins the league, but I think the Premier League is a bit more competitive. So, you know, the German league lost Dortmund last season. They kind of weren't doing so well.
No, that's just one big monopoly from Bayern Munich. They just buy out the best players, and they're not going to not win the league. It's just something you assume.
It's different though in the Premier League because you have a bunch of different teams trying to attack that championship. And you know, Chelsea had a really good squad coming into this season from last season, and so it's easy as a champion. You already have that medal to actually not strengthen as much. Yeah. But if you want to keep competing, you've got to keep bringing in those world-class players. And that's what, basically, I think if Chelsea had lost the league last year to Man City, it would be the other way around. I know when Fergie lost the league to Man City, a few goal difference away, they brought in Van Persie. He won us the league that season. That's the kind of impetus that they need.
Van Persie.
So maybe Chelsea loses it this season, but they're going to come back stronger. Or maybe Mourinho will lose his marbles. Tell us below.
You know who's not good at bringing in new signings? Arsenal.
And that's all I have to say about that.
How's Czech, Arsenal? In the Champions League qualifiers, Manchester United gave Club Brugge the D. What do you think about that, man?
I'll tell you, Mike. I'm walking in Memphis. All right. Before I talk about the wonder kid that is Memphis Depay, first I want to acknowledge my boy here, Marwan Fellaini, right? He scored a fantastic extra time goal. Maybe it was in the 9th minute, whatever. But he scored it, helped us get that 2-goal cushion when we go into Belgium. You know, the Belgians, they're crazy. But the real star of the show last night was the boy, Memphis. 2 fantastic goals, just cutting inside, hitting it, far post, top bins, mate. Top bins, fam.
Top bins.
Oh my God, it's like we're English. But, you know, really though, he's so much like Ronaldo. And I'm not just saying that because he's arrogant, he's got the number 7, but he plays just like him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he's got the skills to pay the bills! That's right. And he's going to be a fantastic player for Man United this season. He hasn't started out in the league just yet, but I think they're going to spank Newcastle this Saturday. I think Man United is probably going to go through. What do you think about the second leg?
I'm not even going to watch it, mate. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's over!
You're damn right it is! 3-1, baby! 3-1!
So Spanish Super Cup, Matt.
What about it, Mike?
Well, Atletico Bilbao smashed Barcelona 5-1 on aggregate, while old man Adruiz, hat-trick at home.
It's true. These cunts, Barcelona, had the nerve to lose 5-1 to a mid-table Spanish side in Atletico Bilbao. Yes, it's true they have good players, but Mike, you want to know why they lost 5-1 on aggregate?
Why is that, man?
Well, let me tell you. They're basically having the same problem as Chelsea. These motherfuckers are hung over.
Damn straight.
They had 5 shots of vodka last season, 10 shots of tequila, 2 shots of rum, 3 shots of a beautiful Scotch whiskey.
Can the brother get a Heineken?
And they are hung over. They're having the same problem as Chelsea. They won the championship last season, and now they're trying to come back and win it again, and that's not easy to do. And Barcelona's problems only get worse by the fact that they have a transfer embargo until January. Yes, they've signed players like Arda Turan, but he won't get there until the winter, and Barcelona are looking lethargic as ever.
Whoa. So are you saying that Barcelona has no chance of winning the league this year?
Mike, let me tell you something. That's exactly what I'm saying. This year, it's going to be Atletico Madrid who win the title. They've kept a fantastic spine from last season in Diego Godin, Koke, and of course, their most lethal weapon, Antoine Griezmann. Atletico Madrid have had the problem in previous seasons of losing some of their best players. They've lost De Gea to Man United, they've lost players like Sergio Aguero, Fernando Torres, Diego Costa, but this season, they've kept that spine of Godin, Koke, and Griezmann. And of course, they may have lost Mandzukic, but he hasn't been doing well anyway. And frankly, they've replaced him with better players like Luciano Vietto and Jackson Martinez of Porto. And of course, this is the third season where Jackson Martinez has scored 20 plus goals. He's going to be a fantastic player for Atletico Madrid. And with that, they're probably going to win the title. They've strengthened from that core squad of players that they've had. They've brought in players like Vietto, Jackson Martinez, Carrasco from Benfica. Plenty of depth and strength in their squad. And Arda Turan may have left, but he's not irreplaceable.
What about Real Madrid? What about Ronaldo?
What about him, Mike? Rafa Benitez is a mug.
I can't right now. Don't talk about Rafa.
He's a Napoli fan. You know what Rafa Benitez did to Napoli? This guy with so-called proven quality, won the Champions League with Liverpool. That's bullshit. All right, Rafa Benitez couldn't even get Napoli into the Champions League. He got them to barely 5th place. This guy doesn't know how to manage his life, let alone a football club. The guy is obese.
It's like Rafa Benitez. He came to us, right? We came to him. We said, "Hey, look, we drew a picture for you. It's beautiful, right?" And what he did, he spit on it! He spit on that picture! He left it in front of us!
Damn right he did! Rafa Benitez is nothing. Now, aside from all the jokes and all of his different characters, yes, he's a reasonable manager, but he's not a title-winning manager. I don't think he could do it with Liverpool, he couldn't do it with Chelsea, and so, will he do it with Madrid? I don't think so. I don't think he can manage those star players like Ronaldo and Bale. Not a chance. And with Atletico Madrid strengthening, bringing back Felipe Luis, bringing in Jackson Martinez, all these great players, and with Barcelona in disarray until the winter probably, MSN is good, BBC is good, but Atletico Madrid, they have Simeone, they have the strength, they have depth in their squad, and I think they could actually launch a reasonable title challenge this time. I'm going to go for my pick for La Liga 2015-2016 to be Atletico Madrid. What is it? We're doing a show here, what is it? Pedro. So we're talking about transfers now, aren't we?
Chelsea snatched him up, £22 million.
Look, I'm a bit bitter about it. Man United have been chasing this guy for the whole season. All they had to do was meet the release clause of £22 million. Ed Woodward, get your head out of your ass. You've signed Schweinsteiger, you've signed Schneiderlin, you've signed Darmian. Your job isn't done yet. How did we miss out on Pedro? Look, I'll be honest, I wasn't that excited about him, but I would rather get all the shit players in the world than give any to Chelsea.
Chelsea's the best team in the world.
Alright, I'm not even going to address that. I mean, look, I'm of course pretty sad that we're losing a very good player that we could have added to our squad. But it's not the end of the world. We've got Januzaj, we've got Memphis, we've got plenty of good wide players, like Ashley Young, of course, but it's not the end of the world yet. Pedro, if he goes to Chelsea, it's definitely a good strengthening for them, but it's not the end of the world. What is it? What is it?
Otamendi goes to Manchester City. Best team in Manchester.
Get out of here. This is my show now. Okay, that's bullshit. Alright? I don't care about LVG and his stupid right back, left back philosophy thing. I don't care if you're left footed, right footed, you got 1 testicle, you got 6 testicles. You can't play left center back. Why is Daley Blind playing left center back? I like Daley Blind. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. But why, if Otamendi is available, just buy his release clause out? It's not rocket science, Ed Woodward. You're I'm sorry about that. No, I'm not. Man City's bullshit. But really, though, Pedro and Otamendi, we could have met their release clauses. We could have strengthened the side. And what have we chosen not to? Look, the transfer window's not done yet. I'm actually not that upset with Manchester United. But the thing is, if we don't strengthen by the end of this window, we don't get 1 or 2 more world-class players on this team, preferably a striker and a center back, we're not going to win the league. We might not even challenge. I think what we're doing this season is good. We're gelling, but we've lost a lot of world-class players. We've lost Di Maria, we've lost Van Persie, we've lost Falcao. It's not the end of the world that Otamendi and Pedro are going to different clubs in the Prem. That's not good because they've strengthened, but there are other players we can go for. The transfer window's not over yet. I'm not exactly crushed, but we do need to strengthen. If not, we're really playing our cards here and hoping that our team can gel enough to do that well in the Premier League. But I think that's the end of the show. That's football.
That's football.
That's football. Sponsored by ambiguous clear glasses filled with ambiguous clear liquids.
Get yours today.
Thank you.